Hello, this is Session 6 on ICT for Green Growth and Sustainable Development. The objectives of this session are to raise appreciation of green growth and why it is important, to provide an overview of green growth initiatives in the Asia-Pacific region, and provide an overview of the ways in which ICTs enable green growth. Let us review what we mean by green growth. It is a new development paradigm where economic development and environmental sustainability reinforce each other. Through green growth, we aim to reduce ecological scarcity and environmental risk. We want to promote sustainable livelihoods and practices in agriculture, forestry, and fisheries. And this green growth wants us to mitigate climate change. Why do we need to consider green growth? We need to be concerned about it because the Asia-Pacific has been wasteful of the way it uses resources to produce the goods and services of its economy. Thus, the countries in the Asia-Pacific region have come together in many meetings and agreed on promoting green growth as a strategy to achieve sustainable development. One of the outcomes is a document called the Low-Carbon Green Growth Roadmap. I suggest that you get a copy of this document online from the UN APCICT website because this talks about the way to a sustainable and economically progressive future. Your future, your career, your business may well be improved by going green. Now, what is the role of ICTs in green growth? First, it allows linkages, such as communication between people, but also as automated control systems over energy distribution and consumption. Second, ICTs help us learn about the impacts of energy use. You may want to learn more about green growth and energy using the Green Growth online learning facility. Finally, ICTs can create new growth engines and new jobs that are clean and green. Now let us look at some examples of ICTs helping us to grow green. The first case study is about how Bhutan is marketing itself as an IT destination. Its new IT park will run on hydroelectricity and require less energy to cool because it has a naturally cool climate. What about the country of Maldives? They want to monitor greenhouse gas emissions using sensors, and they will use satellite images and climate change information to plan its development to be low carbon and climate resilient. We have two case studies on energy production. The first one is on Turkmenistan. It is investing in solar power research to maximize the sunshine that it receives and to promote a clean source of energy. ICT is currently used to facilitate learning and exchange between Turkmen and European scientists, as well as for analyzing the performance of its solar power test bed. The second case study comes from Jeju Island in Korea. It will have a state-of-the-art ICT-enabled power generation facility by the year 2030, and it will be mainly using renewable energy. Now, we have a case study from Vietnam. It shows how the national government is developing a public and transparent electronic system for companies to bid and sell their products and services to government agencies. What makes this green? It will calculate the environmental and economic costs of the products and services over a life cycle. The last case study comes from Cebu City in the Philippines. It is tackling the increasing demands for clean water by improving its treatment and reuse of stormwater. It has a computerized stormwater management system. It uses computers to monitor, analyze, and control rainfall and control recycling to reduce the extraction of water from the ground. We have come to the end of the session, and this is the last session of the primer. Let us summarize the main points from the session. First, green growth is a balanced way to pursue economic growth and sustainable development. Second, the inefficient use of resources and energy is expected to lead to unsustainability. Finally, ICTs could be utilized to reduce the environmental impact of our activities, to reduce energy use, to reduce greenhouse emissions, and help us promote development. So thank you very much for your attention and interest in this session and in the primer on ICTs, climate change, and green growth.